Alright guys, and here we are with part 10. Unfortunately, I had to go ahead and turn down the volume on this part, and I couldn't talk for this part of the action. Mostly because my parents are right below me, and this is like 2 o'clock in the morning, so I don't want to wake them up. So I'm using Audacity, Windows Movie Maker, and Camtasia to record this part. When we left off, we were heading towards Eastern Plaguelands to meet up with Mograine, and now we are about to start the final battle over at Light's Hope Chapel. Cool thing about this battle is going to be 10,000 for 300, and while you're next to Mograine, you're going to be getting a super buff so that you can handle the guys at Light's Hope Chapel. Now, I would recommend to everybody that for those people who don't want to see this battle, they should go ahead and leave so that it won't be spoiled. But if you want to stay, then here we go. Oh, gosh. And yeah, this is going to be lagging a bit. So we head over to Light's Hope Chapel here, and the battle is going to start. Now, there were a few things that I did want to say kind of about this battle that I had a few problems with. But I guess for the sake of getting the Death Knights to work with their own faction, this had to be done. The Lich King just sent Mograine, the wielder of the corrupted Ashbringer, to go fight people at Light's Hope Chapel who happen to be paladins and, you know, happen to be of pure light. Problem 1, corrupted Ashbringer, I mean, it still is the Ashbringer, which is a weapon forged from pure light. So if you're bringing it to a place that's considered holy ground, you know, there's a small chance that something's going to go wrong with this. So as you can tell, I'm a Frost spec, so I've got a few more abilities down there that I'm starting to test out. And these guys have some pretty big knockback on them. But this battle goes on for an extremely long time, so really not much else that you can do but just attack and wait for the battle to end. But Mograine basically is going to slowly lose control of his own weapon. And I have a few other people here with me as well that I should probably point out. In my party, I have Dark Servers, Yuandayan, and Zeon. They wanted me to go ahead and mention what servers their mains were on in Burning Crusade. Yuandayan, you can find him under the Silvermoon server under the same name, and Zeon, you can find him in Stormscale under the name Exile. Unfortunately, by the time that the recording was done, I tried to get to Dark Servers, but he had already disconnected before. So, Dark Servers, if you want to get back to me on that later, just send me a message in the beta, and I'll go ahead and update the description with the server that you are currently on. Other than that, I really can't do much else. You know, it makes me wonder why they didn't have these gigantic monsters to use, you know, normally in different areas. But then again, they were probably in Noxramas back when it was a raiding place in Burning Crusade, or still is. Back when it was a raiding place before Burning Crusade came out. Another good use of anti-magic zone here. It's probably one of my more favorite spells. All I have to do is stand in it, and it just takes the damage for you. Too bad it's stationary, but I guess that's a good thing because it wouldn't want to be moving around with the Death Knight. Alright, ugly faces, light versus darkness. Really not much else here, but I figured I'd show the battle anyway because this is like one of the major points in the game, in the starter quests. And yes, do pardon the lag. I'm sorry for that huge lag spike before. I'm still having to deal with a lot of that. But at least it's not lagging. It wasn't lagging as much as I thought it would. Alright, so battle's still going. Sorry I'm not talking so much either. It's pretty much once we get up here to this next part, I'll have more to say. Alright, this battle should be over soon. Too bad we can't kill them all, though. That's right. For some reason, we lose. Actually, a very good reason. Tyrion Fordring comes out and starts attacking us. So, He defeats Mograine, and Mograine kneels before him. There he is, floating. Stand down, Death Knights. We have lost this place. No hope. I can't read all of it because it was tiny. I'm trying to extend it so that I could probably make it out since I have the ability to do that. Ah, no, the words are in the way. But basically, this is a conversation between Mograine and Fordring. Basically trying to make Mograine feel guilty about what he's done, but eventually he's going to get up and he's going to be ready to attack again. Mwahaha. Still kind of blurry, so I'm unable to make out what it is. Alright, here we go. Unfortunately, something's going to stop him. He turns around, and that appears. Turns out that is Mograine's father. I used to actually look up some of this stuff, you know, some of the lore to see if I could kind of catch up with what's going on. Unfortunately, it's sketchy. But I do know that this is his father, and apparently, I think he's the creator of the Ashbringer. So, after this, I'm pretty sure people will be able to see it when it's uploaded, so I'm not going to read it all. Hopefully. Alright, more heartwarming conversations. Doo-ba-doo-doo-doo-doo. Okay. And eventually... eventually. It does take a while. This battle is considerably long, that's why I made sure that this was all in one video. Especially this part, because I didn't want to keep you guys from not knowing this. Okay, here we go. The Lich King is fed up with what he's saying. So, he's going to disrupt it. Mograine's going to be mad. And he's going to try to attack the Lich King. But he gets knocked back. You can see him flying off to the left there. So now it's just Tyrion and Arthas Menethil. Standoff of darkness and light. Oh, and here's the thing. His whole idea was to send out all his Death Knights here to get killed on purpose so that he could bring Fordring out of hiding. Which, Mograine doesn't like, and apparently we're going to end up not liking later. So, this little battle here ensues. But when it looks like the Lich King is about to win, Mograine has other ideas. He then takes Corrupted Ashbringer and throws it at Fordring. And basically it gets purified like that when he picks it up. Arthas, what is this? Your end. I do remember that part. Owned. And so he leaves in defeat. He turns Super Saiyan. I didn't notice that until I had it. Of all the things I could see, I noticed that. Oh, jeez. Alright. So, that is what ends up happening here. There's going to be another little conversation between Tyrion Fordring and Mograine here. And basically, this is the end of the starter. This is where, at the end of this quest, you will speak with Mograine. Complete your quest, and at the end of your quest, you'll be able to pick up either a two-handed sword or a two-handed axe. And then, as soon as you accept the reward, you fall to the ground unconscious. So, as we witness the final minutes before we leave this place and enter the world of Azeroth, even though we technically are in it, but we're in an instance. And then also this basically is going to bring the Ebon Hold into Azeroth, and both factions will be in the city at this point. So that is the end of that. This is Dragon Master 10 signing out. I hope you guys enjoyed the this little walkthrough, and I'll see you guys later.